Hello everyone, it's James Chamberlain, and today I'll be showing you guys Granny's house in Roblox Bloxburg. That's right guys, a complete recreation of Granny's house here in Bloxburg. Alright, so here the house is, and as you can tell, this right here is obviously our spawn room right here. So, as you can tell, there's definitely, it's definitely not perfect, but, there are definitely some things that I couldn't quite get perfect, but I did this to the best of my abilities and did everything that I could to make it as perfect as I could, but, things like the vase, they don't really have that in Bloxburg, and then this is, as you can tell, much bigger than in the actual Granny. And a fun fact about the build, I actually, it wasn't very smart of me, but I actually went ahead and created this house and based off of a Roblox remake of Granny, and not the actual Granny. So there were some inaccuracies that I later had to go back and recheck and fix. Now let's go ahead and head on into the bathroom here. This right here, as you can tell, is the bathroom here in Granny's house. Definitely not perfect. The bathroom is probably the most inaccurate room in the entire house. The worst room. Again, this is very oversized. It's like locker that you would hide in the actual Granny game. So, not really much to talk about in here, but let's go ahead and make our way down these stairs here into like the kind of main room area on the first floor. There'd be the little bell here. Candles. Then that you can shoot down with the arrow. It looks like I did, here, a little mistake, and I didn't quite get to painting this properly on the ceiling. We'll just have to ignore that for now. And let's go ahead and head down into the basement room here. This room is super dark. Super dark. Obviously, due to limitations with Bloxburg, I couldn't put the garage back here. There are definitely some mistakes, unfortunately. But, yeah. I think it's super accurate. And the kitchen in here, microwave, all the cabinets, the table. And, it was quite a challenge to get this completely perfect. Also, guys, I'm going to ignore the outside of the house because it's completely terrible. It's really just not even worth going over. It's not at all accurate. But, you've got your little table in here, the shelves, and then there's the dining room table. And then, in here, like, the TV room. Granny doesn't really have a very nice TV. She should seriously consider upgrading that. But at the point of the game being all old style, kind of creepy for her house. In this room. Here, just the bookshelf, pretty bare. That's the thing about Granny's house, is it's so bare. Now let's go ahead and head into this bedroom right over in here. The second bedroom here in the Granny game. Really not too much in here, but I'll go in the first person. You can give you guys a bit of a view of the actual house. Not much really in there. But, here is the back room over here, like, I don't know what you'd want to call this. The secret room, I suppose you could call it back here. It's a bit of a challenge to get back here, but you go into the emotes menu, you click sit, and you should be good to go. This right here, little room, then we head down these stairs to here where the teddy would be, you know. I don't really play Granny too much, so I don't know too much about it, but I did play Granny enough in practice mode to get everything, all the details on this house right. But I'm not really like a Granny player. I just play it for the details to get this house. Again, the new secret room, unfortunately, I couldn't quite get that because right back here is the wall where the basement ends. So I couldn't get that. The meat would hang right about here. And then here's just a little table. And then there'd be, like, I think a room behind these stairs and another secret way here. Which, again, due to limitations with Bloxburg, unfortunately, I couldn't quite get into this build. This is like the closet for the 2 bedrooms. And then this is where you put the book in, you know, if you guys play Granny. If you don't, you probably don't really know what I'm talking about. Another fun fact, during the remake, the particular Roblox remake of Granny that I first used, there was, like, some room, like, some closet room back here, so I had to go back and correct that, and that's kind of weird, but yeah, just a desk in here. And let's head on up to Granny's little attic area that we have up here. It's this regular stairway. It's super dark in here. I tried to make the floor so, like, if you were standing on here in the real Granny, you'd fall and die, obviously. unless you had the planks that you pull off from over here to lay down. But, so right here is, like, the chest you tied in. This thing to the bathroom, I wanted to do, the passage to the bathroom, but I couldn't quite get that, because if I were to do that, then it would just make this wall look really ugly, because I'd have to do, like, a full-on doorway there, you know. The spider up here, this is already the highest floor, so I couldn't go up to do the spider. This is, like, where you spawn, like, the Slendrina, I think. I'm not sure. And then, in here is, like, where you cut the wire for the fan. I'm not completely sure why, but it's so dark in here, you can barely even see, like, anything. So we're just gonna ignore that room back there. And then, of course, I think we got the whole house, did we? I'm trying to think to make sure that I got the whole house. Yeah, that was basically Granny's entire house. But, yeah, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe for more Roblox content uploaded all the time. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and goodbye, everyone.